Please welcome Chief Operating Officer for Latina Style Inc., Lupita Colmenero.
Good morning. On behalf of Latina Style team, I am delighted to welcome you to the virtual Central Region Latina Style Business Series. And we're eternally grateful to Nationwide for continuing to be the title sponsor. It is our second year of going virtual with this program, and even though we can't wait to be in person with you all, we think it is still time to be cautious. Our sponsors support this decision, and we couldn't be more grateful. Our Central Region Latina Style Business Series programs include Chicago, Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, Columbus, Ohio, and we are honored to have 3 outstanding leaders serving as this year's regional co-chairs. Blanca Vargas is the Hispanic liaison for Cicero's president, Dominic, and works with the community to offer government service. Claudia Yvette de Leon is the president of La Mega Media, one of the largest Spanish language media companies in the country. Patricia Mota is the president and CEO of the Hispanic Alliance for Career Enhancements. Welcome, ladies. It's an honor to have you join us. Let's start the conversation by welcoming them. And we would like to hear from each of them and tell us about what you are doing in your communities, what are the best practices that are going on, and what are your advice for this program and for our audience today.
Hi, Patricia.
Welcome, ladies. Blanca, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, well, my name is Blanca Vargas, and I live here in Cicero, and I work as a Hispanic liaison for the town of Cicero. And I am very glad that I work in this particular position because it gives me the opportunity to visit all the business women and businessmen, of course, in our town to make sure that everyone is having a success during this epidemic. Of course, we all suffered this particular epidemic, but we are here to help. And also, I would like to thank, I'm honored to be with Claudia de Leon and also Patricia Mota to be part of this particular conference today. And I am very happy to have been working with Roberto Bart for many, many, many years. In fact, since 1994, I believe, that we started the conferences in the state of in Chicago. So it is a great honor that I have been working with him. Also, I just wanted to let you know that I'm not new, although I'm not a businesswoman, but I have been an advocate for our community, for businesses. So we were part of the first Mexican-American business and professional women back in 1977. It was established by Ruth Mojica Hammer. And this is a trailblazer women that help us to be successful. And we will always recognize women that were always in the right path. And at this time, I just wanted to let you know that we are very, very proud of so many women that in spite of the epidemic, they never gave up. They are standing up tall in order for them to be successful and not only helping themselves, but help all the women as well. And thank you for the Illinois Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and Patricia Mota for being strong leaders in our community in the area, the Chicagoland. Thank you.
Thank you, Blanca. You know, you mentioned something, you're not a business owner, but there is something that you, that the 3 of you have in common. And that is the passion for serving the community and the things that you're doing in your community that are definitely helping our community grow and be successful. Patricia, can we start with you?
Thank you, Lupita. Thank you, Blanca. Thank you, Robert, and to all the Latina Style Business Series team, and also to Nationwide. They're also a partner of ASET, of which I am the president and CEO of, the Hispanic Alliance for Career Enhancement, national nonprofit based and headquartered in Chicago, whose mission since 1982 has been to positively impact workplaces by cultivating the pipeline of Latino talent, providing Latinos the insight, access, and development to be successful in their careers. I've been here since 2010, 6 of those years as president and CEO. I am a proud Latina, proud daughter of immigrants, proud first generation college student and professional, and so many parts of my identities that make me who I am, but most importantly, empower me to give back and to ensure that I'm helping others become the best version of themselves. We are here to talk about Latina business business owners and how to ensure that we are successful. The Latino community has been particularly struck hard by the COVID-19 crisis. And there's research that has been done, one particularly by the Stanford Latino Entrepreneurship Initiative that reported 86% of business owners had felt the immediate negative impacts from COVID, a rate higher than any other ethnic groups. Help was also harder to come by for Latino business owners who had less cash on hand when requesting COVID assistance in the form of PPP loans and were only half as likely than their white counterparts to receive them. Despite all this, Latino business owners, Latinas, we are the entrepreneurs, we are the job creators. Latinos, 32% greater business growth compared to all Americans, and 8 out of every 10 new business is Latino owned. 86% of every new job since the Great Recession had been created by a Latino, Latina. And depending on the source, Latinas are creating small businesses 6 to 7 times faster than any demographic group in the country. 6 to 7 times faster than any other group. We are the entrepreneurs, we are the job creators, we are today and tomorrow's workforce. Today, I ask all of you, I'm encouraging each and every one of you to ask questions, to engage, to get involved. This is your familia, estamos entre familia, where we're here to support one another. That's the true way that we can truly ensure that we're achieving our highest potential, is to ensure that we're empowering one another with questions, asking questions, and support. So please enjoy today, and thank you again for the invitation to co-chair and be here with you all today.
Gracias, Patricia, for sharing your wisdom. It is always so crucial to know. Sometimes, as a small business owners, when catastrophe strikes, you may think that everything is lost. But again, when we hear people like you, like Blanca, Claudia, and your experience and what you're living in your communities, and see that resources out there, that we just need to basically put ourselves in motion and go and look for those resources. I mean, everything can happen, right? It is true, we had been hit very hard by this pandemic, but it's also true that there is a lot of help. We just need to know how to access that. Claudia, can we hear you now? Not yet. What a shame, Claudia. We can't hear you still. It is. I'm so sorry. We don't know what's going on, but we just can't hear you. Blanca, do you want to add anything else? Unfortunately, Claudia, I think we will have to work with you later on and see if we can manage to fix that. But we just had to move with the program. Is there anything else that you want to add, Blanca, before
I
we
only
move
wanted
to the next?
to add, that was in the back of my mind, that we wanted to thank Robert Bart, their CEO and president of Latino Style, because he has been very, very intensely helping our community in the city, in the area of Chicago. Number one. Number two, I just wanted to thank the president of my town, that when he hired me, he said, Blanca, I want you to make sure that you visit every businessman in our Cermak Road area, 35th and 16th and 14th. So this way we will be able to assist them in any way that they need. So please visit each one. In spite of the epidemic, we were there walking, and visit them in order for us to know exactly what was the problem that they had. Everyone had a problem, of course. Everybody went through the same problem. Businesses were almost closing, some ready to close, or some closed at all. So we need to give more support to our businesses in the Chicagoland, Cicero, and other townships in order to help them and build up their businesses back again. I know that the epidemic is not over, but we need to help each other, be united, and support all the time. Thank you.
Who would it say, right? We would thought that by the end of this year, the epidemic will be a history, and it seems like we are not even close to this horrific thing to be over. And what is more devastated is to know that it is affecting young kids. It's affecting kids and youth, and that is something that really, really hurts, right? So I think it is definitely time for every single one of us to apply caution and be responsible about how do we behave. You know, despite the laws and despite the regulations, it has to come from each of us, one of us, and be responsible.
Can I
Patricia, do
add-
you want to say anything? Yes, Blanca?
No, I only wanted to add that National LULAC is working very hard right now. Vacunate hoy. It's going to other country in order for us to, get vaccinated. I pass it to Blanca. I mean to Patricia. So Patricia, go ahead.
No, I just reiterate, I think for those of us joining in, I know there's a lot that we can't control, right? And for me, it's always critical that as a business leader, as you know, the different roles that we all play, whether it's mother, a daughter to and all of those, to focus on what is it that you can control and to empower ourselves, because sometimes as Latinas and in our community, humility is a traditional value that we all uphold, and sometimes it makes it tougher for us to feel comfortable to ask questions or to ask for help, and that needs to stop. Not only do we need to empower ourselves to ask for help, but ensure that we're bringing others along, right? And that we're empowering the next generation of leaders as well. So I'm excited for today and getting ready and excited to dive into today's conversations.
Thank you, Patricia. And I think we have Claudia back. Can you hear us and can you see us, Claudia?
I can hear you and I can hear you.
Awesome.
Sure.
Perfect.
Good morning, everyone. Buenos dias. My name is Claudia de Leon. Sorry about that technical difficulty. I'm not really sure what was going on.
Now we don't see you. Now we see you.
Okay, I'm sorry. So
It's okay.
Claudia de Leon, I'm president of the Hispanic Chamber of Columbus in Ohio, as well as co-owner of La Mega Media Inc., one of the largest Hispanic media companies in the Midwest. We do operate radio, print, and digital products across the region. It's my pleasure to be here today as an advocate for business growth and as a business owner myself. Latina Style magazine has been a part of my life since I moved to Ohio and an inspiring part of my journey to becoming an entrepreneur. It's inspiring to count on the support of the United States Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and the mentorship of my good friend, Lori Burgos, from our very own Ohio-based Nationwide Insurance. I am very confident that we're going to get a lot of resources in this conference. I know that there's been a lot of uncertainty over the last couple of years with, what's to come with the businesses. I know that we as a chamber and even as a media company have had to help a lot of businesses, and we've done so with the hand of some of the partners that are here today, including the SBA, which is amazing. I know that this conference promises great input, resources, connections, and much inspiration. I know that we're short on time, so I do want to thank all of you for joining us today. I will be on a panel later on this morning. Muchas gracias.
Gracias, Claudia. Gracias, Patricia and Blanca. I know that we're going to get together again to talk about, at the end of the program, to talk about the takeaways and how the program went. So for now, thank you so much. Again, it's a pleasure to have you. Thank you, ladies, and talk to you in a little bit.
You're welcome.
It is now my pleasure to introduce you to hear some words from the title sponsor of Latina Style Business Series Nationwide. Representing Nationwide today is Lou Moreno, AVP of Retirement Solutions and Sales. Please, let's give him a warm welcome.
Lupita, thank you for the warm introduction. I know that my video here is a little bit like the Invisible Man, but I think you can see me, but more importantly, the Latino Style Business Series that I welcome everyone to, and Nationwide being a proud sponsor. I'm excited for La Familia of Latina Style, the difference that the individuals are making, and how you're joining the second virtual stop of the 2021 Latina Style Business Series. We're extremely honored to be here today and support Latina entrepreneurs in Chicago and the Midwest across the country. For example, Nationwide actually does business with the city of Chicago and Cook County, in addition to being our Midwest presence and our Midwest values. We have over $5 billion of retirement assets for public employees as they serve the citizens of city of Chicago and also Cook County and others. So it is a distinct pleasure to be here with you and to celebrate your journey, your accomplishments, and frankly, investing in you so you can be a better you as you're preparing to navigate business opportunities and conquer the challenges. And sometimes you feel alone, but also know by endeavors such as this, you are very much connected to a community that wants you to succeed and appreciates your contributions. Obviously, 2020 was a hard year, 2021 a little better, and then it might be a little bit harder, but your resilience is what's important. I want to share with you the resilience that Nationwide for 100 years has existed to protect people, businesses, and futures with extraordinary care, keeping the on your side promise for our customers during the best and worst moments of their lives. And it's an honor and privilege to be here for you today. We also recognize small businesses are the lifeline of the US economy, and that Latina entrepreneurs continue to open business and be very positive and contribute to the economies as they're taking care of families, their future, and creating opportunities. Today, during the Cultural Mindset Decoded session, we're excited to hear from Valeria Alo as she shares how changing your mindset can improve your life and business. But I also want to share my appreciation for Robert, Lupita, and the rest of the Latina Style Familia. Nationwide truly appreciates your hard work for the benefit of Latina entrepreneurs, sharing and adapting. And again, we're all planning for our future because we're going to spend the rest of our life there. And what Nationwide likes to do is provide an on your side experience. That means listening, learning, and partnering with you to bring solutions and to have that strong foundation for you in your business and how we serve our respective communities. And Nationwide is a great corporate citizen because we realize we're in the people business, not just the financial services business or the property casualty business or other business. It's about communication and connection. And that's what's so great about Latina Style in our culture and in our magnitude of making things happen in the economy and building businesses and having that collaboration. So I celebrate you, and I just thank this opportunity just to share with you some of my thoughts and the great talented people that you have on Latina Style and this opportunity in this business series. So thank you very much.
It feels so good to be cared for. Back up now, just a little more. The feeling someone's always there, just to show how much they care. The feeling you're not alone. Now she's a part of your home, with so much to protect each day. Caring goes a long, long way. Nationwide is on